rush.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Yep, and you are...
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day.
So the guide is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed from here.
Why's that?
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave, the juice of which can be processed. Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. They selected this cave to make them in. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed. And so they sealed off the entrance to control access. To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
Oh, right.
The strange thing is, our ancestors never removed the seal, even since it was sealed off. The only person who's been inside is the great shaman. According to her, the artwork tells but I digress. Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go on for hours.
So you're sure you don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi sword to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors.
Aww.
Don't worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomisor El.
Fair enough. All right, we'll try not to take too long. Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before? Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look. This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right? Now the only question is, which ones do we pick? Well, go ahead, try it out. You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it. These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here. But based on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story. Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Oh, no need. Paimon was just thinking aloud. Toltec's waiting for us, and we have a job to do. Let's head back and meet up with Toltec. We're back, and we found the ingredients for...
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomisor Elder was right about you. It's getting late.
Stabilize! Toltec has updated me on your progress.
Sure thing! Here's the stuff for the dye.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes.
Got it!
Please come with me. Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors.
Ooh!
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Ictomisor elders' subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the... That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me.
Now Paimon's getting
Bring out the samples. Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step. Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and...
Okay, final step! Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it!
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique. Or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way.
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task.
Don't worry, we're not quit. Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just... You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think? Right?
I think you've perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question.
Oh, sure.
Look at this view. What do you think?
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. The foremost of these is the way we record.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to...
You're completely right. I'm sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from. Then